The intense attraction you feel towards your twin flame, which often happens way before you meet in 3D, is unlike anything you will ever experience anywhere else. It is far more than a sexual infatuation. It is actually a magnetic, energetic draw, a connection of the same soul meeting and understanding, looking and understanding that this is something that is simply meant to be. It is intense, it's incredible, it's overpowering, it can be an emotional roller coaster, but that magnetic pull on each other is a constant. It can fluctuate in its height and its degree of intensity, but it's a constant, is ever present. It is ever in your sense of self, ever in your higher self, because this twin flame attraction is born of being a soul split in two and now reconnecting and connecting through a higher energy. And that energy brings attraction. Simple as that. What is not so simple is describing the signs of your twin flame attraction, because we all feel that slightly differently. There are variances, and the pace at which that happens and the speed and the intensity of that can vary between various twin flames. Essentially, you may have had in the past a highly sexual relationship where you felt completely out of control and attracted to the other person. And that may be part of this twin flame attraction that you now experience, you now feel that sexual draw towards them. But this is far more. This is a kind of strange mix between feeling at home and safe with the person, whilst at the same time feeling that incredible arousal. It's a magnetic attraction that's constantly pulling you together. And it doesn't mean you're in the same room or in the same country. You may not have met in 3D yet. There may be nothing to maintain that contact. There may be no acknowledgement of each other, and you still have those feelings. You still have that attraction. And again, it doesn't compare to anything you'll have experienced in the past. There'll be an element of physical attraction, an element of physical symptoms attached to this, but it goes way beyond the physical, because it is all about your energy. It is all about that shared energy, that twin soul, that soul mirror. And here we have something that you can't expect both to feel at exactly the same time. So this sign of the twin flame attraction you may have may not be something that's mirrored back at this stage to you. It may not be something your twin flame is fully conscious of, or certainly maybe feeling some of these things, but not connecting it with you, their twin flame, if they've not yet met you, not yet acknowledging that's where they are. You're possibly on a higher plane than they are, tuning into this, knowing who they are, connecting to them, being able to put a face to this energy and to this attraction and to your twin flame. They may not be. So this twin flame attraction may not yet be mutual or acknowledged as coming from you and between you. Dealing with all of this intense attraction is quite complicated at times. It might seem quite simple. Both of you feel this intense attraction, you're drawn together magnetically because of it, and it explodes inside your twin flame relationship. And that can be what happens. It can also be a case where you feel this intense attraction, your twin flame feels it, and it overwhelms your twin flame because they are uncomfortable with it and they can start running. To you, that can feel as a lack of commitment or trust, but they are simply not ready, not in the space where they are in control of their soul, they're in control of their spirituality, they're in control of this, dealing with their shadows, dealing with all of this overwhelming emotion and connection, and they can run. This does not mean the end. This experiencing this intense attraction, which can spark a runner, does not mean the end of it. It means that separation phase is present, and you deal with that separation phase, especially when you have that attraction between you, that draw that brings you back together at whatever pace it is present, but it can feel quite difficult in the separation phase. You can also feel this intense attraction before you meet your twin flame. You sense it, you connect through it, you can vibrate through it. You may feel a sexual attraction, you may feel it through dreams, you may feel it when you're in their presence or when you're thinking about them. You may feel heart palpitations, shaking, You may feel their emotions because you're so connected to them. This connection is your soul connecting with their soul, which has at one point been one soul. And you have to understand that that is so fundamentally different to anything else you'll ever feel, that it will affect every way in which you think and talk about that person and the emotional and intense attraction between you. So the magnetic pull that exists between both of you can cause some problems if one is overwhelmed and is a runner, as we've talked about. But equally, you can use that pull to draw them back towards you. It is a magnetic pull, and by using it appropriately, you can pull them back towards you, support them through these difficult times, these spiritually difficult times. It doesn't mean that you should abuse the connection and try and manipulate them through the physical. And it doesn't mean that you should necessarily speed up the process towards union. You must use this very carefully and responsibly, because it can also backfire, because it can frighten the other person. That intensity can push them away. And if you are using this physical connection, that can be an abuse of the trust between you. So allow them to maintain the space when they need it, respect their boundaries when they set it. But this attraction isn't just about lust, it's about everything. It's about feeling emotionally supported and safe and challenged. However, treat the trust that exists between you properly and guide them through this magnetic pull towards union. And this is how you support them to understand and come with you at the same pace, so that you're both feeling that overwhelming connection and you're able to understand it and to handle it. So I care about your twin flame connection and your journey, and I would like to help you with that. If you'd like some help, just click the link below.